About a year ago, I was browsing through YouTube and I saw this guy, a big German bald dude named Jorg Sprave. I'm not sure if you heard of him. Yeah, so he was shooting like, yeah, the slingshot master. So he has a forum, and I actually got into the forum, and I started making things.
Did you hand make this with CNC?
That is HDPE plate made out of bottle caps and 5-gallon bucket recycled.
Did you make this?
Melted that into a pan,
No
pressed it down, and planed it off with a, I have like a Delta thickness planer.
What is it?
You recycled plastic that made this chunk of polypropylene.
You see? You don't need to.
It's high density polyethylene,
Awesome. Let me see that.
HDPE. And that is a wooden one I made when I was in Israel in my dorm room. I got super bored. And
So you just put rubber bands on that?
So
yeah.
you how did you do it?
This one I melted down a sheet of HDPE in a pan, and I melt in a toaster oven actually.
Yeah.
And I melted it down, made sure that the temperature was right, below 400. And then once that's all melts, once all the bubbles come through, because actually some of the air bubbles that get trapped when they rise through, they sort of blend the colors a little bit. So after that was done, I pressed it down with like some melamine on top and some clamps so that it wouldn't stick to the plastic.
You have a form?
And it was just a pan, and I made like a 7x11 plastic sheet, and which I planed down in a thickness planer.
And then you just.
And then I cut that out on my scroll saw roughly. I cut out a wooden template to match on like and like made the template perfect. Double stick taped that on and used a flush trim bit to get around that, and then I did a round over. Yeah.
That's pretty intense, dude.
Good start.
Yeah, that's a great little learning experience.
So it really seems like all these DIY people, you and Jimmy, it just comes down to weapons. Just
Yeah. Weapons. You got a knife right there.
Just ends with a knife. One
See,
axe,
you
so
see that compass? You can like jab people in both eyes and.
It's quite interesting.
And that cube, you know the reason I made it so rough like that? So you could rub it on someone's face.
Yeah.
Shark skin.
Sure, I'm not surprised.
So there are actually a lot of there's like an entire forum and multiple forums of people on the internet that make crazy things like this that are 10 times more insane than anything you see on this table right here.
Yeah, no.
Like they laminate wood and carbon fiber and crazy like C-Tech, crazy materials, aluminum. There's actually a guy, Nathan Masters, I'm not sure if you heard of him. He owns a company called simpleshot.com.
It doesn't ring a bell. I meet so many people I don't pay attention to.
You could Google him. And
because I met a guy named Brandon 2 days ago. And I thought you were him when we first spoke.
some of his pieces sell for $500. Just custom slingshots like that.
Wow.
But you have to remember, it doesn't matter the tools. When it comes to it, it's the idea.
It's the idea, and then you work around that.
Always comes down to the idea. It's the ideas you need to develop, not the tools now.
I want to give this to you.
Well, you give me that.
Well, you know, I have a bunch of.
Do you have more of the sheeting?
Yeah, I make them. It's like a fun by itself just to watch the plastic colors melt. I figure it's like
Very cool.
it's like a souvenir.
This is really cool.
You gave me a couple souvenirs. Now I'll give you one. Maybe hang it up on your wall or something.
Very cool. Thanks, buddy. You know what I'm going to give you? 2 pencils.
Pencils.
Diresta pencils?
There you go. I'm just getting pencil. I'm getting Diresta Sharpies too coming.
No way.
Yeah.
Like the extreme Diresta.
Oh, look, you got
They
your
just
hat?
came out with the extreme, yeah.
Hey, look, you can have a hat too.
What? No way.
One of the last ones. Look at this. It's this kid's day.
You're like freaking making my ear.
There you go. You have a
There's,
Diresta hat.
I was actually looking online. What should I get, the black one or the camo? But camo is a
Black
better way
one
to
is-
go.
black one was a mistake.
You're wearing one yourself.
We made black ones that look like shit.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't contrast the same. I like that. Diresta pencils and a hat, everybody. Wow.
Are you gonna put this online?
Jimmy Diresta, everyone.
Hello, everybody. And Thomas. Thomas.
And
Paulson.
Thomas.
Thomas's ass.
Thomas's ass.
Just got a close up of that. Yeah, there we are.
All right, let's go. I gotta go to the car and grab some stuff.
All right, yeah, it was great.
Oh, thanks,
Appreciate
buddy.
it.
You're welcome.